Welcome to Home Shred 10. I have a great HIIT workout for you guys today. We're going to be using one set of dumbbells plus a resistance band. Unfortunately, this workout wouldn't really be the same without the equipment. So if you don't have equipment to work out with today, then I suggest going with one of the other bodyweight workouts as part of this series and save this one for a day that you do have at least one or the other, dumbbells or resistance band. You can do it with one, but not without either. So it's a HIIT workout. We're gonna do 3 rounds of 5 exercises on the clock. So today we're doing 40-20 to make it a little bit more intense than last week's HIIT workout, which was 35-25. If this feels too intense for you, you can do shorter work periods and longer rest periods. If that's what you wanna do, just stay with me for half or 3/4 of my set and then rest while I'm finishing the rest of the set. We're gonna primarily be working our back and arm muscles in this workout, but it is definitely a full body workout, so prepared to feel the burn and get shredded. Before we get started and hit go on our timer, I'm just going to take you through a quick tutorial to show you what all the exercises are and how to do them. That way when the clock starts, we can just get to work. So first exercise is going to be a banded and dumbbell deadlift. So you're going to combine the 2 tools. You're going to do it by stepping on your band like this, looping it between both feet. Feet are about shoulder width apart, and then you take your dumbbells and you loop them underneath that band, just hooking them like that. So see, my grip is on the dumbbells, not on the band. The band is just resting on the dumbbells. So make a flat position with your lower back and hinge at the hips, neck in neutral position, and then you're gonna pull up, stand up straight, flex your butt and legs, and then go back down. So it's as simple as that, just up and down. Just make sure there's no rounding in the back and you're hinging only at your hips. So that will be our first exercise. The next one is actually a similar start position. So when we're resting between those two, we won't really move the equipment. We'll just stay here and rest. And then you're gonna grab onto the dumbbells and do a bent row. So similar position, but this time you're moving the arms. Okay, so keep that flat back and you're just pulling those dumbbells right up to your rib cage. The resistance band gets nice and tight, gives you extra resistance on those. So that's exercise 2. For the third exercise, we'll actually lay down on the ground, making sure that the dumbbells are still looped through the band. You're gonna take a seat and lay back on the floor, and then you're doing a fly. So open the dumbbells, feel the resistance from the band, and then close. Make sure you don't close all the way so the band goes floppy in the middle. You wanna keep some tension. So down and up, keeping the tension through the entire set. And you can move a little bit faster to make it more advanced. Okay, so that's the third exercise. The fourth one is going to be a front raise. So you're gonna do this in a standing position. Keep the same loop around those dumbbells, but of course you can take the resistance band off to make it a little bit easier. This is the advanced version. It's gonna be up and pull the dumbbells slightly apart, lower down. Up, pull a little bit apart and down. Of course, you let go of that band and you get the intermediate version. And if that's too hard, you drop one of the dumbbells and just use one of them with 2 hands like this. So that's what I'll do in the beginner round. The last exercise is gonna be a dumbbell swing. So this is really similar to a kettlebell swing. No band for this one. Just grab the 2 dumbbells or just 1 dumbbell. You're gonna drop them between your legs, bend at the hips, and then thrust your hips forward to drive those weights forward. And a rapid pace like this. So get a nice smooth cadence and treat it just like a kettlebell swing. Like I said, 1 dumbbell only is good for the beginner round. Do both dumbbells for the advanced round. Now that you've seen all the exercises and how to do them, let's put it together in this workout. I'm gonna be doing intervals of 40 seconds of work, 20-second rest periods. They go by really fast. Keep your water nearby so you get quick sips of water. We're gonna go 3 total rounds, advancing as we go. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's set up our equipment before I hit go. So that means looping the feet through and getting ready for that deadlift. All right, on the clock. Once I hit go on this timer, we're completing 15 cycles, 15 minutes, and there's no turning back, okay? Ready, set, and go. So up for a deadlift, squeeze your body, and up. Good. So I'm gonna show you the beginner mod on this round. Is just 1 dumbbell, okay? So we're gonna do this for the whole set. Just grab 1 dumbbell with 2 hands and you still have the band looped around it. Now things to watch out for, make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders. Sometimes I accidentally do that. Try to keep your shoulders down. Don't move your arms. Just really focus on your lower body here. Flat back and relaxed arms and neck. Good, just focus on that hip hinge, squeezing the booty muscles. Okay, 20-second rest period. I'm gonna leave the dumbbells under here because we have the bent row next. So just stay where you are, readjust things if you need to. And remember, it's the bent rows. So just bending those elbows now, staying in that flat back position. Get ready and go. And again, beginners would just do one dumbbell only like this. So for the first round, we'll just use the one. Good. So make sure you're really focusing on your shoulder blades. Every rep, you're getting a really good flex. Use that time wisely because that 40 seconds will pass whether you work it or not. So you use it or lose it. Okay, good. Go ahead and set that down. Third exercise is that fly, lying on the ground. So lay down. We're gonna loop our dumbbells inside the resistance band and grab onto the handles and lay flat on our back. So slowly roll down, hands up, and go. So a little tension to start with, and then stretching to the max at the bottom. Good, breathe. So instead of thinking like to go as fast as you can, try to think flex your muscles as hard as you can. So there are different ways to raise your intensity of your workout. One of them is speed, but the other one is by flexing harder. It's one people don't often think about. Whew, you can create a lot of sensation and tension in your muscles by really focusing, flexing. Good. Okay, so setting those babies down for a second. I'm gonna grab water. We're standing up to do those front raises. Okay, just quick periods between the exercises here. Make sure you don't rest too long or miss the start. Okay, oh yeah, beginner round. I'm gonna drop one resistance band and one dumbbell, and we're just doing the front raise with one dumbbell. Because it's only round one, the hard work is coming. So I'll just show you from the side, this is what it looks like. Make sure your back and core are not moving, only your arms. And of course, it's not like a big swing like this. Keep it tight. So just stop here and tap, stop, and tap. If you're doing it right, you should really feel your shoulders. Keep that core on. Okay, very good. We have the kettlebells, or the dumbbell swing. It's like a kettlebell swing. We're gonna just use one dumbbell for the first round, so just make sure the other one is out of your way. I usually just hold the top of it like this, wrap the fingers around it, and then we're gonna hinge back and swing. So go with speed on this. Try to get your heart rate up. That's the goal of this exercise, is to add some cardio to your strength training. Good, so 40 seconds. Just focus and breathe. Try not to crank your neck too much. Sometimes I realize I'm looking up like this and you should be looking down at the ground. Squeeze your butt. Perfect. Okay, good guys. We only have 20 seconds between this first round and the second round, so grab water. There's no extra break time. So just get back to that first exercise, which was the dumbbell looped deadlifts. So get your feet under there. See how fast that goes? You better be ready when the clock goes. No time to waste here. So now that we're on round two, I'm using both dumbbells for this and moving a little bit faster. Still focusing on form, muscle tension, all of that good stuff. Breath. Oh yeah, booty's starting to feel the shakes. That's a good sign when you know you're really working your muscles, when you get that sort of jittery feeling in your glutes. Okay, so remember it's the bent rows this time. So dumbbells stay in the same position where they were. You're just staying hinged and you're pulling upright, okay? Both dumbbells instead of one dumbbell for this round, for me at least. You're welcome to stick with one if that felt hard enough. And you can also just do dumbbells only or the band only. Focus on your back and your arms, but don't squeeze the dumbbells too hard. Relax grip around the dumbbells, but flex your muscles. Okay, perfect. So unlooping my feet, I'm gonna get down to the ground for those flies now. So keep the dumbbells looped like that and just make sure your grip is on the dumbbells. You're gonna be pulling it apart, trying to lower those elbows to the floor. Here we go. Good, so you don't have to count your reps here, but if you like to be a little competitive with yourself and see if you can do better on every round, you could be counting your reps, trying to one-up yourself each time. But I do caution you not to get like too obsessed with the numbers, because sloppier form is not better than good form done slower. So speed is not always the best indicator of a good workout. Rather see you do things right than do them too fast. Okay, so we're coming up to the front raise. I'm actually gonna use both dumbbells and the band for this one. Now I'll use both dumbbells and no band. How about that? Just to make it intermediate level so you can see the difference there. We'll save the band for that last advanced round. So I'm gonna put my left foot forward, right foot back, up and slightly apart. If you notice your arms get too wide, then bring them back, because it should be to the front. So you don't want this to turn into a lateral raise. Keep it a front raise, okay? That's the exercise we're doing today. Good, no stress in your neck. You're almost there. Not too much bounce with the knees. If you needed a little bit of boost, you should do it from the knees instead of bending your back, but try not to rely too much on that bounce to get the weight up, because it takes away from your muscle flex. So I'm going to use both weights this time for the dumbbell swing. So just try to hold them really close together. Make a nice wide space between your legs and go. Should be feeling it more, definitely with two dumbbells. I can't stress how important it is to not round your back though. So if you notice your back rounding at all, then decrease back to one dumbbell until you learn the good form. Almost there. Whew. Okay, good. You guys probably notice my breathing patterns. I kind of do like a I like to emphasize the exhale. Partially it's for me, partially it's for you. It's to remind you guys to be vocal with your breathing and not be afraid to breathe. Third round, I'm actually gonna get rid of my light resistance band and switch to a medium, because I want to turn up the intensity on my workout here, and this is my chance. All right, so medium resistance band is looped here. You guys can go heavy if you're feeling up for it. Okay, we're starting with those deadlifts here. So up, whew, that's a tight band. Feels a lot different when you have a heavier band. you feel tight squeeze to get to that straight position. So we have 40 seconds of work on these. I would grab heavier dumbbells too if I had them here. The 10s are the only ones I have at home. But if you're doing this workout at a gym, then you can grab heavier dumbbells and go for a set that really challenges your booty. Okay, awesome. So just rest right here, take a couple of deep breaths, and we're gonna do the rows. 2 dumbbells and the heavier band is gonna make this harder for us. So here we go. Center yourself, get down into that bent position and grab onto the dumbbells, get a firm grip. Remember, don't squeeze them with your fingers. You wanna flex your back and arm muscles, not your hands. So if you notice you have like white knuckle death grip, relax a little. It's your back you wanna flex. Exhale. Come on, final set. Oh goodness, so much harder with a heavier band. Okay, we're going on to the third exercise now. I want you to lay down, keep those dumbbells looped inside of that band, and get ready for your flies. Lay down flat on your back. Here's one little extra thing you can do to make this exercise more challenging is lift your knees up and make a tabletop with your legs. Woo. Good. For those of you who want even more challenge, next level would be legs straight out like this. Hitting the windows a little. That will get your core involved, give you a little bit of an ab workout while you do your upper body. Ooh, my arms are feeling this. Good, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna do front raises. Now with the band and the dumbbells, ooh, this is gonna be hard. I'm gonna face the side so you guys can see what's going on with my core and body stance position. Put right foot forward this time, left leg back, brace myself. I'm gonna be opening just slightly because this resistance band is a lot heavier. So up and just a little bit of an open. Whew. It's the last time you're doing this exercise. And you're almost done. You're in your last 2 minutes of your workout. Whew. Whew. Oh man, that was like super challenging. I'm gonna drop the resistance band now. And we're going on to those swings. I'll face you guys this time so you see how wide my stance is and how high the dumbbells are getting. It's our last set of swings. So we're gonna go all out this time, right? All out. Last 40 seconds of work. If 40 seconds is too long, then just do 30 seconds. Use your hips. Again, take your gaze down to the ground to help your neck stay in a neutral position. Keep the weight on your heels. Yes, baby. You are done. Thank you so much for completing Home Shred 10. These workouts are going to be yours to save and access forever. So if you're part of the Facebook group, there's an album in there called Workout PDFs that you can save them to your phone. Thanks so much for following this series, and I'll see you guys at the next workout. Bye.